Right now, in every office, every startup, every boardroom, there's a silent crisis creeping through the veins of entire organizations. Burnout. The slow, invisible fire that devours creativity, passion, health, and the very soul of the people who keep your business alive. Founders, leaders, investors, this is the nightmare lurking behind every missed deadline, every lost opportunity, every fading spark in the eyes of your best people. And guess what? You feel it. That crushing weight that no strategy or quarterly plan can fix. You watch your talent walk the tightrope between overdrive and collapse, and you know, if this keeps up, everything teeters on the edge of collapse. Now, imagine if there was a way to see it before it hits, to predict with chilling accuracy who is about to burn out, before they break, before the emails stop, before the silence on Slack screams louder than any meeting ever could. This isn't just a pipe dream. It's happening right now, through the cold, calculating eyes of AI. But here's what most don't get. AI is not just about automation or numbers. It could be the lifeline that saves your people, saves your company, and shatters the myth that burnout is just part of the game. The truth is, when your top talent crashes and burns, it's not because they weren't strong enough. It's because the system failed them, because you didn't have the right tools to feel what's coming, to intervene, to change their path before it spirals out of control. Now feel that fire in your gut, that frustration, that rage that nothing in your HR toolkit has touched this problem deeply enough. The endless wellness webinars, the generic check-ins, the just breathe pep talks that sound like hollow words when your people are drowning. It's not enough. You need brutal honesty and precision. You need to weaponize data and insights that cut through the noise to understand the human beneath the spreadsheet. This film isn't here to comfort you. It's here to arm you, to give you the real tools, the hidden triggers, the signals most ignore, but that AI is screaming loud and clear. So listen closely. The first thing to do is stop treating burnout like a vague concept. It isn't. It's a pattern. It leaves marks, changes in behavior, productivity dips, emotional shifts, even the tiniest shift in communication style. AI thrives on these breadcrumbs, pulling millions of microsignals together to rewrite what you thought was unpredictable. Your next move? Partner with AI that uses not just raw data, but real human context. It's not enough for AI to say someone is stressed. It must tell you why. What in their environment, their workload, their social network is poisoning their spirit. You must demand this level of insight, because half knowledge is no knowledge. Next, do not fall for the trap of spying on your people. This isn't Big Brother. This is Big Helper. You have to be radically transparent. Let your team know what data is collected, why it matters. Build trust, because prediction without trust means nothing but rebellion and secrecy. The AI you use must be ethical, explainable, and most importantly, a tool for enabling people, not punishing them or siphoning profits. Here's something barely anyone talks about. Burnout is deeply linked to lack of agency. Your brightest minds, your founders, your key players, they aren't just dying from stress or overwork. They're dying from feeling trapped in roles that no longer fit their ambitions or values. The AI you unleash has to help reconnect them to their purpose inside your company. Predictive analytics that show burnout risk become a runway, not a coffin. Give them options, personalized development paths, chances to pivot roles, to step back and recharge without guilt. Burnout collapses when people own their journey. Use AI to design these journeys with brutal honesty and endless adaptability. Here's the brutal truth. Ignoring burnout destroys not just your team, but your legacy. Every high flyer who leaves, every genius who fades into silence, chips away the foundation you thought was unshakable. I can't replace the human touch. No machine can. But it can alert you before the human in your company reaches the cliff's edge. This is the future of human resources, a fierce alliance between technology and empathy, between cold data and the heated pulse of real people. Your move is urgent. Implement AI-driven mental health indicators, tied directly to your core business results. Build dynamic profiles of burnout risk that evolve with every interaction your team has. Correlate engagement scores with real-time productivity, not just surveys sent once a year. Use this to trigger real conversations, not emails. Train your leaders to respond with care, to read these signals as cries for help, not performance dips. And don't stop there. Leverage AI to model workload balance at a granular level. Find out which tasks or projects are secretly draining energy. Identify collaboration bottlenecks that suffocate motivation. Tune your resource allocation every week, not quarterly. This is not HR as usual. This is relentless data-driven care that refreshes with every heartbeat of your company. Now imagine the difference this makes. A team that's not just surviving but thriving. One where you catch the edges of burnout. Before, they tear apart careers and kill ambitions. A culture that celebrates raw honesty about limits and breaks the silence around mental health. Powered by AI but human at its core. Leaders, founders, investors, burnout will wreck you if you don't act. But if you master this AI edge, you don't just save your people. You ignite a revolution inside your company. One where stress becomes signal, crisis becomes clarity, and your team becomes unstoppable. The system lied about freedom. It told you to fit in, to hustle until you're hollow. But this moment, this fight, it's about claiming freedom for your people. The freedom to work smart, the freedom to be truly human at work, the freedom to build something that lasts, without sacrificing lives. So demand more. Demand AI tools that see beyond the surface. Demand transparency and real power for your people. Demand a revolution in how we understand and prevent burnout. Because the future belongs to those who don't just react to crisis, but predict it and overcome it before it owns them. No more waiting, no more guessing. Burnout is coming. Don't let it take your team without a fight. Use AI to outsmart it. Use AI to save the souls behind the hustle. The choice is yours. Will you watch your people fade out? Or will you lead the charge to catch them before the flame dies? This is the battle for human resources' future, and it's time to win it.